Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Jonathan. I'm a spiritual guide, a healer, and a medium. To my returning subscribers, welcome back my friends, welcome back. Today's video is a channel message for you from your angels, and I want you to only take what resonates with you because this is a general channeled reading. Let's get started. This week, your angels want to help you to better understand the law of attraction and how you will be able to use the law of attraction to help you escape the matrix. Because as far as the matrix, it's one thing to understand each and every single way that we're being manipulated, but it's another thing completely to start stepping out of that matrix and beginning to use the law of attraction to completely transform your reality. And the truth of it is, the majority of individuals have the right mindset as far as the practices that they use in order to bring forth their manifestation, as far as using the law of attraction, as far as raising their vibrational frequency to the right level, beginning to envision and then beginning to see a clearer picture as far as what is it that you want to attract, what does your heart desire. But at a certain point, this is not enough. At a certain point, you're going to be started to be asked to start stepping out of that comfort zone. You're going to be starting to be asked to allow that faith to grow, to start to act on that guidance that you're receiving in order to help you change and create that new reality that you're looking for. Because the majority of individuals, the number one reason why law of attraction does not work for the majority of individuals is during that meditation session, they will reach the necessary vibrational frequency. As an example, they will envision everything that their hearts desire. But then when it comes time to start to take action, that's when most individuals will allow the emotion of fear to hold more power than the emotion of love, joy, and bliss and happiness that you'll be feeling as you go out and you get those manifestations. So ask yourself this right now. Why does the emotion of fear hold so much power over you? When if you would start to act on that guidance, if you would start to follow those synchronicities, the amount of love, joy, and bliss that you would feel would literally be 1,000 times more powerful than this fear. But it's a matter of starting to take action. It's a matter of opening up on a daily basis. Whether you call it your angels, your spirit guides, your higher self, God, source, you just know that it's a higher dimensional being. That's all that's important. You are a higher dimensional being having a temporary experience in this body. Therefore, begin to connect with them. Open up to them as you see a sign or synchronicity and you're being told to start heading down that direction. Open up to them about how is it making you feel. Open up to them if you need to see clear cut signs. Because as you start to follow your intuition, as you allow that faith to grow, that is when you're going to be able to start to mold your reality. That's when things are going to change, not just a little minor change, but something completely drastic. And the majority of individuals, once you start using the law of attraction, especially those who have had their awakening, the first thing that you're going to notice is a much more peaceful environment. Because of that inner work that you've done, then all of a sudden you're going to start to know individuals are kinder, more compassionate, more caring, more understanding. Then all of a sudden, if you start taking action at this moment, that's when you're going to start to notice things are always turning out in your favor. But what's important during this time, take a step back. Okay, as you're going through this journey of self-discovery, the more you're able to become an observer, meaning no matter which emotion comes forth, you're in your neutrality. You don't see it as something negative. You don't see it as something positive. What's going to end up happening is all of a sudden the love, joy, and bliss is going to overtake no matter what negative emotion, as an example, not negative, lower vibrational frequency you're feeling, such as fear, anxiety, anything like this, doubt. That loving energy is going to overpower it, and that is what's going to help you raise your level of faith, because that's extremely important. Because the majority of the time you're going to be asked to trust your intuition, which is taking you in a completely different direction than rationally thinking. It's sometimes going to bring forth situations that are put forth to test you as you're going through your journey. I always see it this way. You're always being asked to either take action to reflect on what's happening, to learn from your experiences. Sometimes it will bring forth some type of self-limited belief that is now time to let it go. Other times it could be, your angels as an example will test you to see what is it that have they learned in the past 6 months. We're going to put forth a situation which is going to trigger what was it that you just healed as an example 3-6 months ago, just to see how is it that you're going to react this time. And take the time, instead of quickly reacting to your immediate surrounding, realize there's some lag. The majority of the time there is some lag between your vibrational frequency and what is it that you're experiencing in your reality. But if you're able to get through that stage without letting that doubt come forth, understanding that as far as everything that you want to manifest, as far as the direction you want to head in on your spiritual journey, there's a million different paths, but along the way, it's like going back to school. You're going to be constantly learning, and learning. You're going to be receiving the experience that you need. Sometimes you have to go through seemingly difficult situations to prove to yourself that you're capable of overcoming this, that you're capable of getting through it in a much better fashion than you thought before. Therefore, stop viewing things. If remotely it feels like right now certain things are bringing you down, you're feeling like certain types of blockages, these are most likely things you should be letting go of. Once you let go of them, be open to receiving and start to trust that guidance. Because as far as exiting out this matrix, everything is going to start to happen in the right time the moment you start to take action. It's not too late right now. It's not too late for you to exit out this matrix, begin to search out your manifestations, and beginning to collect them, beginning as far as to reveal to yourself exactly what is it that you're passionate about, and just spending some time doing this, getting yourself in that vibrational frequency, getting yourself used to riding those high vibrational frequencies. Because you're going to notice something. Once you raise your vibrational frequency to a certain level, you're going to have to remove a lot of things. There's an example, certain individuals will no longer be, you will no longer be able to be in contact with them because of how draining they're going to be. You're going to notice certain situations all of a sudden at your work. If right now you just got fired, don't view it as you did something wrong. View it as your work is no longer a vibrational match to your vibrational frequency. You're no longer a match. That's why all of a sudden you get pulled out of that situation. Well, now it's during this time, if you're able to really keep maintaining those high vibes and focusing on what is it that you want to attract, you're going to have a much better chance of landing a new job at a much higher vibrational frequency. Whereas when this happens, if you fall into that victim mentality, you're most likely going to attract another job that's the exact same vibrational frequency. That's why along the way on this journey, focus on your vibrational frequency and really allow yourself to start to feel your way forward. Let go of rationally thinking, because your intuition knows the outcome of a situation even before it happens. Therefore, if you want to attract something and let's say you're 5 timelines away, well, maybe just by trusting that intuition 2-3 times, you're going to be able to shift up and get yourself on that right timeline. But it's also looking at, are you doing the best you can to become the best version of yourself each and every single day? Are you envisioning as far as trying to see, what is my future self doing? What daily habits has my future self created in order to have that successful lifestyle example that they're looking for? And then start to implement them one by one. Cut out that meaningless entertainment and spend time learning. You want to try something completely new, because as far as our passion, the majority of the time, it's literally 180 degrees difference compared to what we were doing before. Therefore, there's a learning curve. Therefore, there's a time to experience, to better understand exactly how you could, example, serve others, or how you can create what is it that you're passionate about. But it's a matter of taking action. It's a matter of letting go of the weight that fear has held on you and beginning to tap into that love vibrational frequency, making it a daily habit to feel that loving energy by opening up to your angels and your guides. Opening up as far as, what are you having troubles with right now? What is it that you need to heal? Is there something you need to let go of? The more you open up to them, the more you act on that guidance, the more open that path becomes, the more into a flow state you're able to get. And you're going to see at a certain point, after 3, 4, or 5 manifestations, example, you're going to start noticing that as far as this cycle, it's a 3-month cycle on average. Once you get tuned into exactly how you should be using the law of attraction, and more importantly, how you should be following those signs and synchronicities and acting on that guidance. So this week, it's really important to start noticing as far as which emotions are coming up, and is it fear that is holding you back. It's important to start to tap into that love vibrational frequency and beginning as far as your manifestation, focusing on the big manifestation, but what little micro manifestations could you bring forth within the next 2 weeks that would help you to take that next step, will give you that courage to take that next step, that give you that confidence that you need to take that next step, and open up to your angels guide about whatever it is that you're going through, and be open, whether it's through meditation or being out in nature, be open to receiving their guidance and their loving energy. And at a certain point on your journey, once you've trusted them enough, you've taken that quantum leap, you've attracted that manifestation, you're going to start to feel their loving energy each and every single day. And when you do, it's game over, because now you're trusting your heart. You're moving forward out of love. Well, I wish you guys an incredible week. You guys have an awesome day. I love you guys. Namaste.